Put your head on my shoulder. Hold me in your arms, baby. Squeeze me oh so tight.
Hey guys, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be walking you guys step by step on how to start your first YouTube channel. So of course, before we get into that, remember to subscribe, comment down below, and like this video, only if you enjoyed, of course. And let's get on to the video. So first, before I start the actual information part of this video, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an explanation of where I was over the past, I don't know, it's been like 5 months, I think. But the answer to that is I have been in college. The beginning of it, I was at home, I was doing school online because of, COVID and everything. But then the last 3 months, I actually moved to Atlanta, where I went to school at SCAD, or the Savannah College of Art and Design. There I have been studying film and television. It goes hand in hand with this YouTube stuff I've been doing for a couple years. That is what I have been doing, and unfortunately, since I was living in a dorm, I wasn't really able to really film stop motions or anything like that. It wasn't like my dorm was like extremely small or anything. It was quite spacious, but it just wasn't the amount of space that I needed to have a full-on production. So I'm so sorry that I've been away, but I'm back for the summer now. And I'm so excited to be giving you guys content again because I have missed filming so much. So let's get into the part of the video that you guys probably actually wanted to see, which is how to start your own YouTube channel. So in order to help you guys understand a little bit better, I came up with, I think it was 8 steps on how to start your channel. I'm also going to be relating the steps to me, so it helps you guys understand a little bit better as well. Also, since this is a AG related channel, some of the things I'm going to be saying are, of course, American Girl or stop motion related. But of course, as if you are not interested in that, then you can always still watch this video and just, tweak it to your liking. Or just ignore some of the stuff I'm saying. So yeah, the first step is come up with a username. For this, you don't want it to be too long so that people can remember it easily, and you also want it to be like somewhat catchy, if that makes sense. And of course, make your username something that represents you and your channel. For this step, you want to really think about what kind of content you're going to be posting. So for me, it's mainly stop motions, music videos, stuff like that, short films. I'm gonna use my channel as an example. So how it relates to me, I love the color blue, or at least I did when I made this channel. So hence that's where the blue comes from. Flowers, I don't know, I just thought flowers were pretty. I was younger, so I didn't put that much thought into it. But so blue flowers, and then AG, American Girl. And then studios, which is, it relates to filmmaking. So if you want your channel to be based on filmmaking and stuff like that, I would add like a studios or productions or something like that if you want. And of course, in terms of capitalization, I made the B in blue capitalized, the F in flowers capitalized, AG since it's I forgot what it's called. Studio, since it's right next to AG, I didn't want it to be like capital AGS, so I just left that part lowercase. I thought it just looked better. Step 2 is establishing a posting schedule. This is a really, really important step because it's important that you think realistically, how much time are you gonna have with if you do sports, school, your other activities, work, and then of course you have to think about burnouts. Say if you tell your viewers that you're going to be posting 3 times a week, you will have to film 3 videos, come up with 3 scripts, 3 ideas, film, edit, and post, and keep up with comments for those 3 videos a week. For a while, mine was posting once a week, and I found that that really worked with me and my schedule. Since, filming is my passion, I didn't really, do anything else outside that. So I would just say, think about how much time you actually have and not about how much time you want to have to film. Step 3 is equipment, and this is another tricky step because it deals with money. First off, I just want to say that you do not need high-end, really expensive equipment to start a YouTube channel. You really just need, in my opinion, you need a camera of some sort or like a phone, good lighting, actresses and I don't know what you want to call it, but in this case it would be dolls, and then some sort of like editing software. But I'm going to go through them specifically so that you guys can get a better idea of what I'm talking about. The first thing is a phone, of course. This doesn't have to be a camera like a DSLR or Canon or anything like that. It can just be your iPhone, and I know that now they are evolving. So if you have like one of the newer ones, then I know it works really well as a camera for YouTube. The next one is a tripod. I think this is really important, especially if you're focusing on stop motions. You really need your camera to be stabilized, but of course you do not have to go out to the store and buy like a $70 tripod. No, you could just use like books or something that can work to prop up your phone or camera. And if you do want to invest in a tripod, there are plenty that are not, so expensive. The next thing you'll need is dolls, of course, since this is AGTube related. I suggest maybe 1 or 2 dolls to start. When I started my channel, I think I had like about 5 or 6, but again, I was collecting prior to my channel. So, just personalize this video to you and what your situation is. Don't, get discouraged if you don't have a ton of dolls, and you can continue collecting after you start your channel. Decent lighting is the next thing. For stop motion, you might want to invest in like a cheap umbrella light. I know there's some that online that go for like 20 bucks. That's a really good idea because you really want to have consistent lighting in your videos. But if you're just like a vlogger doing sit-down videos, or like this one is, I'm not using an umbrella light for this video. I'm actually just using windows that are to the left of me. So, and I think it looks okay. You guys can, say stuff in the comments if you want about this lighting situation. And of course, I'm gonna go back to the stop motion. If you are doing stop motion videos, oh wait, I think I already said that. And then the last thing you'll need is a script book of some kind. This doesn't have to be anything fancy. It can just literally be like a wide-ruled notebook from Walmart or something like that. This is my notebook that I use. Let me focus it. I forgot where I got it. It may have been Target, but this is what I've been using for like the past couple of years, and I've just been, putting my thoughts and scripts in here. And I can't believe that there wasn't a time that I didn't use a script book. When I was younger, I would just memorize my ideas and dialogue and stuff like that for stop motions, and I definitely recommend putting your thoughts down on paper. It helps you stay more organized, and you can always go back to old ideas if you don't pursue them. Oh, sorry, this has not been in focus. The next thing I want to say is don't buy expensive things right off the bat. Okay, guys, if you are just starting out your YouTube channel, then you don't really know if you're going to like it or if you're going to want to do it for the next year or so. So I would just say, of course, buy cheaper things at first. If you like doing YouTube, then you can invest in more expensive cameras and equipment and stuff like that. And if you don't get into it, then you don't have to use it anymore and you didn't, waste money. Number 4 is to start filming. Make sure the video is something that you want to make and equally that the audience will want to see. And of course, make sure that it's sticking with your channel name and what you said you're going to be posting. So the first video, you could maybe post your intro. You guys have seen my intro a million times at this point, probably, if you've been on my channel for a while. An intro, it's kind of just like, I don't know, to me it's like a branding technique, and it makes your videos seem more authentic and professional. I would definitely at some point come up with an intro. It can be really simple or really complicated, it's up to you. Or a first video that you could post is an introductory video, just saying hi and letting people know what content you'll be posting on your channel. The 5th step is editing. To start off, you can get a cheap or free editing program on your phone or laptop. Don't quote me on this, but I think that like Apple, iPad, and phone and Mac come with iMovie free already. So that's what I used for the longest time to edit, was iMovie. Over time, I realized that I needed something more high-end to help express my creativity more. So I invested in Final Cut Pro, and that is an Apple program. I believe it is a little pricey. Editing is personally my favorite thing to do. You just have so much freedom, and if you mess up while talking, like I'm doing right now, then you can easily edit it out. It definitely takes practice, but you will get better and better the more you edit. And there's also like good YouTube tutorials online that you can look up, so that will be able to help you. Number 6 is thumbnails. For those of you who don't know, thumbnails are the image the viewer sees before clicking on your video. So it's like the little picture to the left of like your title and description. Thumbnails are basically to make the viewer want to watch your video. So let's say you uploaded a video called vlogging in India or something like that. You don't want the thumbnail to be like a picture of your arm or something like that, because then no one's gonna click on it. You want to, you know, take a screenshot of the footage in your video of like a really nice skyline or something, or, you know, take a picture of where you're staying and then like lay some text over it. And what I use to edit my thumbnails is a free website or program called Canva. You can just, you know, Google it and it'll come up. I think you just create a account and then you can just make free thumbnails and stuff like that. Canva just helps you format your thumbnails to YouTube's like size. There's like specific dimensions that YouTube asks in order for your picture to be considered as a thumbnail. I really like it. I've been using it for a while. So I suggest putting good thumbnails over your videos, and I believe that it takes a little bit before YouTube lets you choose your own thumbnail or upload your own thumbnail. I don't know if this is based on how many subscribers you have, views, or just the amount of time that you've been uploading. It took me, I don't know, maybe like a month before I could start uploading my own thumbnails. Number 7 is posting. There are 2 ways that I like to post now. The first way is premieres. You can set a time and date that your video will automatically upload, and there's like a cute little countdown and people can start watching, and there's like a little chat box on the side where people can, you know, comment their thoughts and give feedback and stuff live while the video is going. I really like talking with people throughout my films. I'm hearing their thoughts about what they're seeing. And then the second way is more simple. You know, I used to do this when I didn't know premieres existed. You upload your video and then you list it as private, and then you can, you know, change the title and your description box and tags and all that. And then you set it to public, so then it's open for everybody to see. So this just allows you to, you know, fix everything before releasing it to the public. And the last step, number 8, is to listen, reply, and tweak. This is a step where, you know, after you've been uploading videos for a while, you really want to listen to your subscribers and observe what they say that they want to see. You know, as much as your channel is for you, it's also for them as well. You are there for them and they are here to be entertained. What they think of your channel is really important, and it's important that you take those comments into consideration. You also want to be replying to their comments so that they know that you're there and that you care about them. You can also just do this like by hearting their comment, by letting you know that you've seen it and you appreciate it. I do this a lot. I try to make sure that I never really miss any comments. Just keep interacting with your viewers. They're there for you. I think that is it for this video, guys. I hope that you all got something out of this, whether you've been on YouTube for a while, maybe there are things that you didn't know listening to this, or, you know, of course, if the reason that you're watching this is to start a YouTube channel, I hope you guys learned a little something and don't feel as lost or intimidated, because it's really not that bad. Once you get the hang of it, it's really fun, at least in my opinion. Oh, and also in regards to like my filming equipment, I will put links to them down below of what I have. I really like all the stuff that I'm using right now, so I will go ahead and link that for you guys below. For those of you who don't know, my summer movie is coming out August 6th, so look out for that. Of course, I will be uploading more videos in between that time, so you guys don't like are just waiting forever for that. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.